already here. Broadcasting live from inside my house into your house. Please give a bigger round of applause for Come On Down, You're Already Here. Thanks so much, everyone, for being here. We have an incredible show for you today. I'm your host, Chris Duffy. This is Come On Down, You're Already Here, the game show that was made perfectly for quarantine because you can safely stay at home and yet still have a chance to win a grand prize and compete with some incredible comedian, celebrity panelists as well. We have had a great run the past few weeks. We've had incredible audience talents. We've had some amazing close calls and big victories, and I'm sure that today will be no different. Thank you all so much for being here. Please, the whole time you can get involved in the chat, talk, we'll talk back to you, we'll do the whole thing. And I know a lot of people are watching out there on the YouTube live stream as well, so hello to you. Last week there was specifically a Canadian grandmother watching. Hello, Canadian grandmother, if you're there again. We had strong Canadian representation last week, and I believe just from looking at the chat that we have some Canadians here again. So thanks for watching, and wherever you are in the country or the world. Okay, let's get started. Let me bring in today's celebrity guests. So first up, you know her from Netflix's Astronomy Club. She's one of the funniest comedians and improvisers around. Please welcome Caroline Martin. Caroline, come on down. You're already here.
Hi.
Hi, Caroline. Thanks so much for being here.
Hi. Thanks for having me. Hi, Chris.
Hi. And you're in New York, right? That's where you are?
I'm in New York, and it was just kind of briefly snowing a moment ago. So how about that?
Okay, wow. We are extremely hot here in Los Angeles today, heat wave. So from all ends of the temperature spectrum, as well as both coasts.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what we're seeing behind you. What do you have? Posters on the wall. We've got some nice plants. What are we looking at?
I have some very dead plants that I could just reach my hand over and water them, but I haven't.
Okay.
And then over there, back over near, I have a poster of a show I did at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater called Obama Daughters Requiem for America. And we went back in time and we stopped Trump. It was pretty cathartic.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, incredible. Well, let's meet our other celebrity guest for today. He has worked on such incredible things as Saturday Night Live, Jimmy Kimmel. He has an incredible Comedy Central show where he interviews people while making them face something that they really hate or one of their fears. He's incredible. Zach Bornstein, come on down. You're already here.
Hello.
Hi, Zach. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. There you are.
Good to see you. Hello, people in Canada.
Hello, Zach. You are looking great. You're looking very clearly also in California. We've got a no snow style at all.
Very, very little snow. Almost.
And the mustache, that's a new quarantine look for you, huh?
Yeah, I read that those masks, they don't work if you don't have like a good seal. So with the beard, I was putting myself in danger. So this is a safety mustache.
Great, I love that. Tell us about what we're seeing behind you. I see some very nice furniture. You got some framed things, a whiteboard.
Oh, I have a little mini accordion. I have a bobblehead of Obama.
Okay, Obama-themed decorations in both. I love it.
A little mini accordion. Got some books, a paper shredder, get rid of documents. Got one of these head scratcher things that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You a little.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. That's fantastic. Well, this is all leading really quickly into our first round, which isn't even really a game. It's just a round to share. And feel free to share in the chat as well. Impressive accomplishments. So what have you succeeded in accomplishing this week in quarantine? I will start. This is a houseplant that I've kept alive. It's really thrived in quarantine. I feel, not to put you on blast, Caroline, but I feel really good about how this houseplant is doing.
I feel like you're coming for me right now. So, okay.
And well, let's actually go to you, Caroline. What's your impressive accomplishment from this week? It could be as big or as small as you like.
Okay. Well, I bought a tennis racket.
Wow.
And I bought some tennis balls, and I have not at all found a wall to play with or have gone outside and done it. So another one of my kind of half starts, but maybe I'll be a tennis person now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I like that. It's optimistic, and also, tennis is a naturally socially distanced sport. I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah, it's safe.
Uh, in the chat, someone crocheted themselves a shrug. Wow, someone killed all their mom's plants. That's less impressive, but Zach, what about you? What have you done that's impressive this week?
Well, someone in the chat just reminded me. Sheena did. My connection's unstable. Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, great. I started crocheting a hat for my friend.
Whoa.
He's always wanted one of those those like bedtime hats where there's like a pom pom at the end.
Like Scrooge.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I started crocheting him a hat.
Wow. Okay. I love that. How did you even learn to crochet? Did you already know?
I did. When I was younger, I broke my leg. And I was on a trip with some family, and they were all still just doing fun stuff, and no one wanted to hang out with me because they only had so much time. So I just spent time with my grandma, and she just taught me how to crochet. She used to own a yarn store, so
Wow.
it's very satisfying. And
that's like an incredible crochet origin story too. Grandma who owns a yarn store, grandson with a broken leg, one magical summer.
Yeah, so
I love
romance.
That.
Wonderful.
Okay, well, I think we should get right into it now. We have some incredible accomplishments that everyone has been telling about here. And I'm going to have Caroline, you're going to be our first up. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. I think Zach is actually first. Let's see. We're going to pull up the screen and see what's coming up next. Oh, yeah, Caroline, you're first. Okay, so Zach, we're going to see you in a little bit. We're going to drop you out right now, but we'll see you back in a couple minutes. Okay, Caroline. So this game is 4-letter words with Caroline Martin. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to pull in one of our panelists and one of our audience members, and they are going to, using only their body, spell out 4 letters that make a word, and you're going to guess what word it is. If they successfully communicate to you what word it is, they get a point. 3 rounds, 3 possible points, and we'll see how they do. How do you feel about that? You understand what you're doing?
I understand, and I'm probably going to look so dumb. I'm going to look like I don't know how to read.
It's inspired by YMCA. So, it's complicated. I believe that if this is done correctly, not only you, but also the audience member will look dumb. So let's bring in our first audience member. Doug Cohen, you are already here. Come on down. Doug, are you willing to play around?
Yeah, I can play around.
All right, I'm going to promote you to panelist. It's going to look a little weird, and then you're going to pop in. So just hang tight for a second as Zoom throws you into the game.
Do you need me to turn around?
Not yet. Nope. Okay. In just a moment. First, hi, Doug. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Thanks so much for being here. Doug, where are you in the world?
I'm in New York, actually. I was in the snowstorm.
Wow. Okay.
It wasn't really a storm, but
Doug,
it was.
I wasn't lying. It happened.
Yeah.
You were selected not just because of your willingness to play a game, but also you have an incredible talent that you volunteered that you would share, which is you said, I can make my tongue really big. So we would love to see your tongue become really big. And let's just make you full screen while you do that. So let's see you full screen. There we go.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You're full screen. Go for it.
All right. So it's a little weird, but.
Oh my God.
Wow. That honestly, that lived up to what it was promised. That is, you really did make your tongue extremely large.
I did. I don't know what it is. Apparently it's not normal.
How did you discover you had the ability to do that? Was that just like one day someone was like, what are you doing with your tongue?
I don't know. I've always done it. I mean, not just like casually, not like when I'm bored, I just play with my tongue, but it's just always been.
Was it an elementary school discovery, or was this more of like, you're an adult walking around in the workplace and someone says, that's one big tongue?
Yeah, I was in high school when somebody told me that nobody else could really do that.
Okay.
But I don't know when I first discovered that it was possible. I'm not even sure why I even showed somebody in the first place. Like, I don't know, but I thought it was just a thing that you could do, like moving fingers. So you can move your tongue that way.
Listen, I love that for you. That's as basic as moving your fingers. We are getting a request for you to do one more replay. Can you do it one more time before you play your game?
Yeah, no, no problem. All right.
Yes, it's really impressive. Okay, so Doug, you're going to be playing 4-letter words with Caroline Martin. Here's how this is going to work. You're going to have 3 chances to spell out 3 different words. Each one will be 4 letters. First word, they're all going to come from the chat. So Caroline, all I need you to do is turn around so you can't see what the chat is saying.
And I have to do it with my body. So
only using your body. So like YMCA, you could like actually get up and do it. It's your choice, but I would suggest that you kind of get as far back so we can see as much of your body as possible.
All right.
Okay. We have a couple of anyone who has a suggestion of a 4-letter word, throw it in the chat. Chinchilla is not a 4-letter word, but we have some other ones. Okay. All right. I see a good one. All right. Okay. Doug, I'm going to show you. Just look at the screen for a second. The first word is going to be, your first 4-letter word is, but actually, I think they meant to spell it like this.
Okay.
I believe that's the word, not the name. So, you got it?
Okay.
Okay, great. So, I'm going to stop this. Caroline, you can turn around.
Okay.
Okay. And
this is a bit hard.
And Doug, in 3, 2, 1, go. You have 1 minute to get her to guess those letters.
Y. O. A. A. Yes, it's A. Y. Aria?
Wait, let me move this.
Okay. All right. Technical. Okay. So we have a X. What's the first letter? Was it Y? Or it's X?
It's so
A.
hard.
AX. Right?
Perfect.
Yes. AX. Axel.
Wow, you guessed it. There you go. Axel. Bam. You didn't even need all 4 letters. Very impressive. 30 seconds to guess.
Honestly,
Excellent work.
The last letter, because that one was going to be a challenge.
Okay. Caroline, turn around again. So far, 1 for 1, 100%. Great job. All right, next one. I loved this suggestion. We're going to do this one. Incredible suggestion. And this was just the side note. Now, you don't have to do this part, you don't have to do. But the part that does matter is this, okay? Got it?
Okay. All right.
Okay. Caroline, you can turn around.
Okay.
And your time starts now.
T.
Okay.
Yeah. T. O. O. T. O. Told.
Yeah, that's good. I'm thinking.
O.
I don't know how to do this one.
S? No. Z. S? No. What the funk is that? It's
Maybe
a
it's
Q?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Try lowercase.
How? Like,
N?
yeah, perfect.
It was N? Okay, so T-O-N.
Okay.
Tone? E? G?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
T-O-N-G?
Now say it.
That's it.
Tongue?
Right?
Tongue. There you go. You got it. But they said pronounce tongue. But tongue, I believe it's like tong, like kitchen tongs.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Okay, great. That one took you almost the full time, but you still got it in under a minute. And last one, so far you're 2 for 2. Okay,
Right.
let's.
Good work.
Okay, let's go for a 4-letter classic. So Caroline, turn around one last time.
Okay.
And actually, you know what? Let's switch it up. For the last one, Caroline, you're gonna act, and you're gonna guess, Doug. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Doug, you turn around.
I'll do it small in this area.
Okay. Caroline, yours is gonna be. Okay. Your word is. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. Doug, you can turn around.
Okay.
And go.
Wait. H.
It's not working.
It's not H. It looks like an H. N.
Woo! This part's a party.
B.
B?
B.
Yes, that's that letter. Okay,
L.
correct.
O.
Yes.
Blob.
Blob is correct. Wow, just in the nick of time. 3 out of 3.
Sorry, Doug.
Caroline and Doug, you made it a clinch, a nail biter at the end, but you nailed that one. Great work. Doug, stick around. You might be in the final round. In fact, you almost certainly will be. Caroline, great job. And let's play one other game now. So let's, we're gonna lose this. And okay, we are now moving into the next section of our show. So this is going to be a game called Impress Zach Bornstein. So Zach Bornstein, come on down. You're already here. Here we go. Let's see you. Okay, hi. Hello. Oh.
Hello. I spilled some coffee on myself.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm glad you're okay. Cold or
Oh,
hot?
thanks. It was very lukewarm.
Okay, great. Let's see if Rose is here. Is Rose here? Rose does not seem to be here. But you know what? We can pull in one of our other people. So she.
That's smart, Justin.
Justin, you know what? Justin, would you be willing to play around? Let's have you come in. All right. Here we go.
Hi. Oh, whoops. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you for just I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Of course. I see Chris is frozen.
Oh, okay. I saw that too. I wasn't sure if that was on my end or not.
A good freeze frame. He looks good.
Yeah, no, that's it.
You're
That's
popping in. Yeah, hey, we can see you now. Hi. Justin, where are you in the world?
Central Massachusetts, right near Worcester.
All right, great. Thank you so much for being here. Can you all see?
I see.
Great. All right. So, wow, you've got some cool stuff behind you. What, you have a collection of DVDs?
Yeah, there's DVDs. I actually just did a purge. I used to have a lot more, but and then these are PS2 and PS3 games, PS4 and Wii U, Nintendo Switch games, and then yeah, that's what that is.
Are you doing Animal Crossing?
Yeah, it's actually I was doing it right before it started.
Oh,
It's
man.
actually
So
got it like
bad.
right now.
Wow, an Animal Crossing connection being made right now. Like, this is going to be a cross-island affair, I can tell, this game.
Yeah, put your Switch code in the chat. I'll add you.
So here's how this works, Justin.
Okay.
Zach has come up with a list of 3 items
Okay.
that would be very impressive to him if you had in your house.
All
You're
right.
going to have 30 seconds to find this item in your house, or as close as you can get, and show it to us on camera. So
Okay.
you're going to have to be getting up, getting around, grabbing the thing, coming right back. Does that make sense to you?
Total sense.
Okay, great. I'm going to drop out, and Zach, take it away. See if Justin can impress you with what he has in his house.
Wait, do you have the items?
Oh, I can tell you. Yep, I can tell you.
I was
that.
saying what?
Okay, first item. The first item that Zach would be impressed if you had in your house
Very impressed.
is a piece of art that you made yourself. Now, as close as you can get to that is okay. Go. 30 seconds.
A piece of art I made myself. A piece of art I made myself.
A holster?
Oh shit! No, I didn't make that myself.
Now, keep in mind, we won't know.
You could lie to us extremely easily. It's never
15
been easier to
seconds.
lie to us. I think even if we knew you were lying, just based on the goodwill of this show, we'd still play along too. What is that? Is that a, I can't tell what that is.
It's like clay, like you know, like when you make clay wet, then you like dry it out. It's
Oh, you
from,
put
like,
in a kiln maybe?
Yeah, I just remember I made it from like I think I was in like first grade or something. It was so awkward. I actually didn't tell my parents I was doing this. I'm with my folks, so I just like grabbed it off my mom's shelf. And I was like, I'll explain later.
Is that an underwater scene?
I think it's like supposed to be like a tree branch or something because like
Oh, a
it's
tree
flower.
branch.
Can you
Ah.
hold that up as close as you can to the camera?
Okay, yeah.
And now people are gonna bid on it. Is that correct?
Yes. Now we sell that to the highest bidder.
Oh,
Okay. Well, Zach, did that impress you as a piece of homemade art? Does that?
Yes, very impressed. I love the throwback nature of it. One from a family member. You could definitely tell that it wasn't a lie. It was a handmade piece of art. I loved it. Very
Okay, fantastic. That's going to count those. That's 1 for 1 so far. Next up, the next thing that would impress Zach Bornstein is if you have any quarantine impulse purchase. You have 30 seconds. Show them a quarantine impulse purchase.
impulse purchase.
He like goes and buys something right now. Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing was my quarantine impulse purchase.
Did you have any impulse purchases in the game? Like you bought like one of those the monster statue or something?
Oh, I'm actually not that far yet. I'm like,
okay.
this is literally like my second day of Animal Crossing.
Okay, Zach, what do you think? Does that count? Is that going to get him another point?
Yes. Yeah, that's
Okay.
for sure. That's a point.
So far, 2 for 2. You know your audience. You pandered with the Animal Crossing. So that
I got
worked.
Yep,
And last but not least, okay, last one that Zach had selected, pre-selected.
Okay.
Let's see. Zach said, "Ooh, this is a good one. Can you show us in 30 seconds a non-dog or cat animal? Go.
Oh,
Or as close as you can get."
If he has some like incredible bird or something, my mind will. Bonus points if it's like a living thing and not a stuffed animal.
And I would say you'll triple your points if it's an incredible bird.
Yeah, infinite points.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now tell us about this. What are we seeing? You definitely did it in under 30 seconds, so that's impressive.
okay, so this is a gorilla, and sometimes I call him Joe, sometimes I call him King Kong. This is from my childhood. Those were 2 of my favorite movies when I was a kid. I actually slept with a smaller stuffed gorilla named Joe, so this is kind of like grown up Mighty Joe Young, like from the black and white movie, not the Disney movie. And he actually has a white furred counterpart back there, who is the son of Kong from another movie I love from my childhood. So that's why I have him both right here.
Oh wow.
Okay, so what do you think, Zach? Any questions about anything that you've seen?
Can we see the white one? Is it the same size?
Yeah, it's the same. I'll be right back.
He has to come steal it off his mom's dresser again.
Yeah, I would love to watch this whole round from his mom's point of view. As she's just like, well, Justin lost it in quarantine.
Frantically robbing
Son
her.
of Kong right here.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
My God. Those look like things you'd win at like a fair because you like popped a balloon with a dart or something.
Yeah, I think I got these at like Christmas, like when I was like 5 or something like that. That's how long I've had these.
Those are adorable. I'm a fan. That's 2 points, 1 for each.
Oh, wow. So you got actually, Justin, you so far have 4 points out of 3 possible points. So you're doing great.
Overachiever,
Okay.
baby.
We'll definitely see you in the final round. Zach, we'll see you then too. Let's pull up. We have another audience talent now. So here we go. Let's try it again. Oh, am I frozen? Okay. Yep, we had a weird little moment there. My internet is unstable. You know, the internet, who can predict the internet in these days? Things are going wild. We're trying to pull Rose in. There we go. Rose, hello. Hi, Rose. Hello. I don't think we can hear you yet. I'm going to mute you and unmute you. Okay, hello? We can't hear you, Rose. The good news is we actually don't need to hear you for what you're going to do. So, Rose, you said that your talent was you have the ability to slap a peanut into your mouth. So let's see that talent. We don't need to hear it. So I would love to have heard, but it seems like your audio is not working. So let's just see it. I'm going to make you full screen and let's see that peanut slap. Okay, we see it. Wow. Okay. Very impressive. I am impressed, Rose. Great job. Thank you so much. That was very, very impressive. Rose, I hear that you were brought in. Okay, I might be back. I think I might be back. Okay. Wow. Hello. Well, listen, Rose, your talent was so good that it shut down my internet. So that's literally, you flipped the peanut straight into your mouth and it blew up my whole world. I'm so impressed. I can't tell you how great that was. Okay, well, here we go. In the hopes that this will continue to work, I am going to now bring in audience favorite. She's, like I was saying, I don't know how much of this you heard. She's probably the person that I've interacted with on Zoom the most, one of the most interactions I've had on Zoom since quarantine started, even though we never met before. She's just a regular at the show. She's a kindergarten teacher in Brooklyn. She's incredible. Everyone loves Melissa. Melissa, come on down. You're already here. We want to see some of your incredible puppet creations today. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Melissa. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing great. We were really scared you were gone forever there, Chris. Like it was a lot of panic in the chat for us. All right, so I mean, you might remember Box Person from last time with some different hairdos, right? But check out Box Person's new hairdo.
I'd love to see all the hairdos.
Oh, so you can. We've got this one. Okay, we've got this kind of Trump situation here. We had a third. I can't lie to you. My house is a house of horrors, so it's kind of but there it is. Okay. Now, this week, I can't lie to you. I'm freaking obsessed with waffles.
Oh, yes.
It's a waffle bun. Okay, so that's Box Person. The crafts don't stop this week. One of my students taught me how to make this very elaborate origami donut thing. Couldn't do it. He got real sad. She's 5, couldn't follow her directions. So instead I made this origami bear.
Wow, that bear is so cool.
Now, last thing, it's not even something I made. Okay, I'm just showing off other crafts.
Please.
Adley wrote my class being like, if anybody wants to write me a letter, here's my address. You know, nobody did except one kid. And we have a worm bin and it's here actually in my apartment, but he made like this worm for our chef puppet. But then I wear wigs on Wednesdays in my videos for them. You know, it's from, I can show you the worm bin another time, Carolyn, because I have to go.
Yeah, we got to save the worm bin we got to save something to keep them coming back, Melissa.
It's amazing. But then he made me this worm wearing a wig.
Whoa, that's like a psychedelic worm. I love that worm.
Really tripping out. How great is that, right? It's
Yeah.
drag worm, right, Sarah? Totally.
Well,
Yeah.
we're certainly going to be back to see Worm Bin in the future.
Got it here.
Melissa, thank you so much. We'll see you in Worm Bin next week. Okay, well, listen, if there's one thing that I know, it's that it's incredibly likely that my time here is limited and that at any point I will just drop out of this again. So we got to get straight into it. We're going to go straight to the final round here. I'm going to bring back Caroline. I'm going to bring back Zach. And here's how we're going. Here's what's going to happen. Final round. Your audience contestant, they are going to be muted. They're going to try and get you to say as many items in a category as they can in 60 seconds. So part of the trick is they have to get you to get the category as fast as they can. Then once you know that it's food, for example, you just start naming foods, right? Okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So let's first start with Caroline and Doug. So let's have Doug pop in. Doug, come on back. Okay, Doug, here's how this is going to work. Caroline, turn around. Doug, I'm going to tell you this is your category. Okay. It is. Understand? You get a
Okay.
point for each thing she says in that category, whatever it is. So I'm going to mute you. Caroline, you can turn back around. Doug, I'm going to mute you. Some successful strategies in the past have been holding up examples, but you can also act it out. Caroline, once you get the category, you just start naming as many things as you can because you get a point for every single one that you've named. Okay?
Okay. I got it.
Doug, are you ready?
Yeah.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Glassware. Is it glassware? Cup. Cup. Drinks. Drinks. Soda, orange juice, grapefruit juice, milk, chocolate milk. Is it, am I wrong? Coffee. Milkshake, beer, vodka, tequila, margarita, Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio, Pinot Noir, slushy, champagne, sake,
30 seconds.
All juices, tomato juice, vermouth, hell yeah, bitters, gin, yes, vodka, I don't know if I said
15
that.
seconds.
Pasta water.
Yes. 10 seconds.
2% milk, 0% milk,
3, 2,
skim milk.
1. Yes, and you broke it. You broke 30 with the milks at the end. Very nice. You got to 31. Very
Doug.
okay. All of the milks. I love that one. Literally, I love that one of your things was just every juice. That was an incredible one. Doug, you did a great job assisting. I would say kind of a best practices of getting her to the category and then holding some things up. Love
Yes.
that.
Thank
Before we go, let's just see tongue one more time. Great job. A celebratory tongue.
Cheers. Oh, a celebratory tongue. All right.
Oh, great job. Okay. Let's see if 31's the number to beat. Let's see if you will win with 31. Okay. Justin, come on back. And Zach, come on back. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Your category, Zach, you're gonna have to turn around for this. Okay, Justin, the category that you are going to be trying to get him to guess is, hold on.
Oh boy.
It is gonna be, understand?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let's get rid of that. All right, Zach, you can turn back around.
Is it types of pasta water?
You nailed it. It's types of pasta water. You win. Okay, Justin, I'm muting you, and you're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
A Sharpie? Computer. Job. Typing. Writing. Drawing. A tie. Clothing. Business wear. More business
45
wear?
seconds.
Forehead. Confusion. Frustration. Handshaking. Wailing to God. Unsure how to convey a word. Typing. Scrolling. A ruler. Working. Measuring. Art. Scissors. Crafts. Highlighter. Pen. Highlighting. Reading. Books.
15 seconds. So far, you have gotten points. You haven't nailed the category, but you've gotten the
Ten.
points with the items in it.
Office supplies.
That's right.
Office supplies. You got stapler, Sharpie, pen,
Three,
staples, paper
one.
clips, binder clips,
Time
mugs.
is up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, listen, even without getting the category to the end, you successfully, the points are for naming each thing in the category. So you did successfully name, by my count, 12 items in the category. Just
Okay.
randomly. And I will say, I've never had more fun than you narrating him not getting it quite clearly. That was my favorite potential guesses was frustration.
Oh.
I also because it was discussed in the chat while you were gone, I just wanted to show off this owl pillow that came up a few times.
Yes.
This was made by that grandmother with the yarn shop using her yarn.
Wow.
I got-
Beautiful.
pillow pals.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, listen, Zach and Justin, you both played honorably. You played well. Unfortunately, you didn't win, but thank you so much for being here and being on the show. That does mean that Doug and Caroline, you're our winners. And Doug, that means that you are now the champion for today, which, Doug, I don't know if you knew this, but the
That
great
is
thing about
amazing.
that is it means that you will now, also, before we go into this, if you like the show, we do this on demand. You could have it at your birthday party, your bar mitzvah, for your company. Let me know. You have my email. Email me. It's happened. We've done it a few times. It's been fun.
Awesome.
Okay, the final challenge. We just did it. Technical difficulties. Doug, you won, and that means that you now have one autographed sheet of toilet paper. That is the grand prize. And as has been established and is now canon in the world of Come On Down, You're Already Here, it has to be autographed by me, but it doesn't have to be autographed as me. So, so far, people have gotten my autograph on a piece of paper. They've gotten me writing Hugh Jackman's autograph on a piece of paper.
That's a good one.
Last week, someone had me write President Trump's name on the piece of toilet paper because they wanted to then use the piece of toilet paper. So I will say, whoever you want, whatever name you want on this toilet paper is possible. So do you have a name already that you're thinking you want signed on it?
Well, no, I have to think of something. I don't know.
Okay, so I suggest that you could get it autographed by Zach's pillow. I could also autograph it as Zach's grandmother.
Well, that's true. Those are all pretty useful. I was thinking something maybe like a little more important. Like,
oh, okay, wow, real
like a
slam
God
against
or
his grandmother
Jesus
right there.
thing, you know. Toilet paper autographed by God would be great.
Okay, I can autograph it as God.
Yeah.
Okay, I will autograph your toilet paper as God. Now, do you want me to do a G-D or just G-O-D, full thing? We're already impersonating God.
The full thing. Yeah, exactly.
Let's do
I
it.
mean, it's only
We're gonna
for
go all
humans
the
like
way.
us
We're
that
just
we
gonna
have to write
autograph
it.
toilet paper as God. Thanks for playing. Thank you so much to everyone for being here. We are back every single Saturday, as long as quarantine lasts, as long as this thing is going on. Saturdays at 2 p.m. It's a tough time to be a comedian. People are not going out to live shows, not making a lot of money touring. So if you want to support the comedians who are on the show today, you can send tips to me on Venmo, and I will split those between our panelists. So if you want to do that, fine. If not, I know it's a tough time. People are just welcome to be here and have fun. Either way, thank you all so much for coming. Congratulations again to our winner, and I hope we will see you next week in the show. Thanks again for being here. Have a great week. Stay safe.